Hello. Welcome to Wednesday weekly update. I realized last week I did not submit one, mainly because I kind of forgot and little things happening. So let's say this is installment number 2 officially. So was the lost week, I guess, double the update. Win-win? I don't know, maybe. Anyways, so what we have going on, new. I got fabric in today, at least part of it. I got the coat part, so I'm waiting for the second bundle for the pants to actually arrive. So that's a good start. I can actually start on the coat soon. I still have to finish the mock-up just to make sure everything's okay, but so far things are going well. I just have to do a couple of tweaks like the sleeve area, but that's nothing too bad. Started work on the gloves. Let's actually turn this inside out. I just have to sew the thumb. And this one here is actually on the left hand for the doing the short gloves right now, but I'm doing a full pair, so then it's not lopsided, so then I can actually wear them outside of the cosplay, because, well, they're nice, and I need a new pair of gloves, because the ones I wear at work are starting to kind of weather and wear from just continuous use and abuse. So I'm going to make new ones to wear at work so they can naturally weather and wear, so when the due date comes they don't look brand new, or not so much. It'll probably take a little longer for them. Anyway, so this one, working on the left one first before I actually start on the right. So I got, you can't see the lighting, but it's like not too bad. Put it on at least. Seeing as you only see like that much of it, I had to like improvise. That will get trimmed afterwards. I just have them long for when they actually sew them in, because I've done short gloves before and they haven't lined up. Anyways, so I just have to put in the thumb. Don't really like how this flares. It's really loose. I was thinking of doing a snap, have it wrap around, but I don't know. It looks weird in my opinion. Maybe I might do a strap and have like a buckle, or just snap it on the side like such. Either or. Anyways, it's like quite nice. I like how the this is the other one, how the pin tucks actually turned out. And it's just like a couple of double needles, and set your bobbin to like a really tight so it kind of pulls in. And then you just want to make sure you leave long end threads, so you can actually pull them tight and secure them underneath, and then just like pull your top ones, so it kind of gives that little raised effect. And I stopped into the sewing machine place repair, and they actually gave me that tip because I was actually going to fold it over, and that would have been a little annoying with this weather. Anyway, so there's that. Fingers are a little tight, but leather will stretch within time. So you want it to fit snugly on your first, and then after it will become like a more form-fitted to you. Other update, I finished the shirt. Turn that. Yeah, it's on a female mannequin, that's all I have right now, so it's a little tight in the chest. But if it's tight on there, I know it's going to fit me well. Anyways, so that, and originally what I use, scraps, was a linen cotton blend, so it's like actually quite nice, like wide weave. Cats knocking shit down. sure I know what that is. My citrine keeps getting abused like no tomorrow. Anyways, so nice wide weave. I took a normal shirt pattern, brought it in on the sides because it was way too big for me, seeing as I'm maybe a 30 for a shirt size, and I think it was a 34 they had for the smallest of the pattern. So I took it on the sides. I have a couple darts on the front and the back, so it's a little more form-fitted, so there's not extra bulk. I messed up on the front the first time. I took away the center fold line, thinking to create straight for the collar. Bad choice, my collar was way like this. I think I already had that update last time, saying something. Anyways, I redid it, and it fits nice. It's still a little like back here, but that's probably because maybe taking it from the sides. Anyways, it's a lot better now. It fits. I tea-dyed it, so it's that sort of antique tone. Used about 4 tea bags, Earl Grey. I had to sacrifice my Earl Grey. Anyways, it was worth it. At least I poured some in the beginning so I can get a couple cups. Had that sit for, I think, an hour and a half. Constantly checking upon it every half hour. And tossed it into the dryer afterwards. I think it might have shrunk just slightly. It's a little more tighter. A little short in sleeves, but it's not too bad. So it's not. Yeah, it's fine. So I have wood buttons on there, and it turned out really nice. I have to do a little more weathering within seams because he has like some dark around his collar. So I'll have to test out on some scraps before I actually test it out on there. Probably do the paint method. There's that. I got wigs in. One of my favorite online wig stores is actually doing a closeout sale until the end of the year or until supplies last. That would be Mithril Wigs. They're a local online shop that's located in Burnaby, BC, Canada, and really high quality wigs. Recommend them. I own 2 of them already previously by Jacob in the espresso brown shoulder length. I had to chop it back, but they're really thick, heat resistant, just adorable wigs. And I have another one black that I was originally going to use for my Levi, but I didn't want to chop all it. And I got couple extra wefts in black for him, but one chopped 60 centimeters all down to like an inch. I can't really do that. So I just turned them into ponytail clips. And for some OC that I have. So finding out that they're closing down, I decided to do a shop. Ordered myself 5 wigs. Oh, everything's on hand. My fabric. I got pretty much every length and design for the espresso brown, so I wonder what the girls are thinking. It's like, So. Espresso brown, this is their 60 centimeter. Most of the wigs are for future assassins I will be doing. So he is going to have luscious L'Oreal quality style hair. Unfortunately I couldn't find, they don't have the color for his companion, a nice odd burn. Unfortunately, they had a nice style, but no color. So maybe a clue for who this may belong to. There's him. This one might be an like automatic giveaway because a lot of the assassins are brunettes. But how many blonde assassins do you know? So it's again like shoulder length, and I got some extra wefts. This year using the champagne blonde. It's like quite very nice. Just like take the little. It's caught up on the tag. It's like lovely wigs. They don't tangle very easy. You can like brush them with your fingers. They're super soft. Absolutely adore them. Anyways, I got some wefts for this, so I can turn into a stick in here just to lengthen it a bit, so I can tie it up in the back in a little ponytail, or no, I wouldn't call it a man bun, ish. Anyways, so that's for another one of my assassins. I think. Oh. Pull him out. It's like just really nice. Like just like low ponytail and just like all this gorgeous length. I think I'll probably leave it as is, just because it's really nice. And just do a minimal amount of styling to it. Okay. Long wefts. Like 60 centimeters. Another assassin. Again in the espresso brown. I think it's 80 centimeter wig. So this here I will give. This is for my Eevee, to which I am keeping the wig because I can use it for other things. Anyways, I'll style up for my Eevee so that she can wear it. But now, like, Jacob and Eevee will actually match because she gave me a wig to use and I don't like it. Plain and simple. Another espresso brown, the really short one. This one here is for Castiel, because the one I have, I like it. It's a nice wig. I constantly get mistaken for the 10th Doctor because it's so light. So got one espresso brown, just have to style it, and perhaps I won't get mistaken anymore. And something a little more color. Move back down. Ginger. I look at this and I think Ron Weasley. A young Ron Weasley. Unfortunately, no, not for what it's intended for. It's actually for Nick Wilde from Zootopia. So I plan on having him done for the summer for next year. And this year's in the Sunset Orange. And it's actually really nice. I just have to like style it because I saw a wig on eBay that I like for the style. It's a little different than what you normally see everyone having, and that's kind of what I had in mind. So just found a wig that Mithril had and decided I'm gonna style it myself. I don't mind paying around $30 to $40. I paid $42 for Jacob before they had their like whole closeout thing. I don't mind paying the extra because I know it's good quality. I mean, yeah. And so then I ordered another set of espresso brown wefts for Jacob to. Who do you belong to? The bomb. So I can do the natural hairline, so it's not just like, back noticeable. Even though he has a hat on most of the time, just in case when I have to take it off, it's not that noticeable. Oh, wig line. So now planning next year for our assassin group. We're trying to figure out, because this year didn't pan out all that well. Unfortunately, it's just myself that's really into it, though they are interested. But it just didn't really seem. Time flew by too fast. Is that the right wing bag? I don't think so. No, yep. So now I'm already thinking of who am I going to do for next year. I have at least a few of Jacob that I want to do. We're starting with his outdoorsman, the typical one that y'all see him in. Is simply one because he looks adorable in the paperboy hat. I can't take him seriously in that really, but he's just too damn cute. There's that fancy one, I'm forgetting the name, but it's pretty much Eevee's equivalent with the shoulder cape, all the embroidery work on there, and more fabric and leather. That's gonna be fun. Then there's Old Man Jacob from Jack the Ripper DLC, because I have a Jack that is just perfect. And I think those are the only one of Jacob's that I really plan on doing. I might toss them into my other assassin outfits that I make, that I complete, because you can put them in Ezio's Brotherhood. Funny, that's the only Ezio outfit I'm not making. Because I'm doing Nobleman Ezio, and when he first gets his robes, and then the robes of Altair, the really fancy ones. And then I'm going to be doing, not myself, but working on a Revelations Ezio for someone that's part of our group. So, Old Man Ezio. So I can put him in any of those. Let's see, he's also in Edward Kenway's outfit. That's something I plan on doing, so I can toss him in that. My weight bag. So I can toss him in those. I don't think it's actually in there, but I could toss him in Arno's, I could toss him in Altairs, I could toss him in whatever, or whatever assassin and whatever. Actually, no, it works better with like later assassins and earlier outfits. Yeah, because if you do early assassins with later outfits, it don't make sense. Unless you want crack ships, which I love crack ships. So, yep, got wigs. I'm happy. They ship really quick. Right now, I noticed they actually changed it. But if you order $150 worth of product in Canadian dollars, express shipping is free. I see they changed it because it was $100 for free shipping. I guess because of the high demand, they decided to change. I pretty much ordered the half hour after they announced it, which was October 1st, so stock is limited. Kind of a long update. We got Weps and Eevee still sitting out. Eevee I will not pull out, but I don't want to deal with that right now. I have to figure out. I like the headcanon that Jacob's the one that actually does Eevee's hair, and he's very nimble with his fingers and hands. And so, like, I'm trying to learn how to actually do the... Some say it's Dutch braiding. I think it's actually a mix of both of the French braiding and Dutch. Because looking at it, one side just doesn't make sense for the Dutch braiding. But, yeah. I don't know. Was, like, Halloween approaching fast, and then Fan Expo shortly after that. I have to get my butt into gear. So, pretty much... Oh yeah, I picked up buckles. Tanya Leather didn't carry them that I was looking for. Go figure. So I went down to our little store, Dresso. Not very little. And they had the buckle I was looking for. At least it wasn't a cheap buckle. It was actually quite heavy. So, pretty much almost all the product I get, like hardware-wise, is from Tanya Leather. But sometimes they just don't carry. Anyways. I think that's pretty much it for updates, and I'll see you all next week. Oh yeah, quick little thing, a gadget that I have figured out, rotary cutter, tool that I picked up to Tanya Leather. I absolutely love it. I wish I knew about this thing a lot sooner. It makes cutting a breeze. It's also very sharp, because I just briefly touched it. Not right now, obviously, but because blades in, and it like cut me like paper cut. So it's sharp, and I like it, and it makes cutting a breeze, and I wish I knew about it sooner. Anyway, so that's my question for the week. What little gadget have you found out that has made your life easier, and you wish you knew about it sooner? Anyways, I'll see you all next week, and bye.